What it do, what it do. This right here is going to be probably part 4 or part 5. It's probably going to be part 5. And we're talking about blended families. Bear with me, folks. I'm really trying to teach myself how to speak and write, take notes and all that stuff efficiently so I can present information that's intellectually legible. You feel me? So I want to talk about emotions and loyalty. So in my notes, I wrote, in a blended family, when it comes to emotions and loyalty, in a blended family, show your children how to express and control their emotions. Show them the importance of loyalty in this new blended family environment. Emotions will be all over the place, and show them how to regulate themselves. When you talk about loyalty also, you guys are the new team right now. Some cats done got traded, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason. And, now we got a new team together. You got some cats from the Lakers and you got some cats from the Bulls. And now we got this new team. It's called the new fam structure. And we gonna make it work. So the head coach, which is the husband, and the secondary coach, which is the wife, also double as the owners of the team. You feel me? And they got to keep the players moving accordingly. When they come to practice would be discipline. When we got to take care of some things. So when there's quarrels or differences between the children, they should be able to set things straight and not show favoritism in that setting. I believe, and I know that a lot of people don't agree with this. A lot of people will say, well, if you're taking care of them, then that's your child. Don't call them stepchild, call them your child. Well, if you're going to do all of that, then let's knock down that barrier, talking about, well, the biological parent should discipline them. Like I said before, you have teachers, police officers, pastors, youth ministers, other people of authority outside the family that are allowed to give them discipline. And I'm not talking about whooping them. I mean, moments of correction where they see them doing something that they shouldn't be doing and they correct them firmly, respectfully. Both parents can do that. Let's take out whoopings. Let's take out physical punishment. And then what else do you have? You have a conversation, and then you have consequences to your actions that have to be dealt with. What's the difference? If two people are on the same accord, what would be the problem when that stepmother is in the hospital and the third party parent is in another state? Who's going to discipline that child? When that stepdad or biological dad is at work, who's going to discipline those children? The spouse. Because psychologically, we can't look at two people getting married for the first time and they both have children from previous relationships. Not being married for the first time to each other, but being married for the first time, period. They're not a blended couple, are they? No. They're joining together, and everything that came with them should fall under that same category because those children are literally a part of them. So now we are a family. I have 2 kids, you have 2 kids. And I'm speaking from my life. So why would you not be able to pull my child to the side and sit down and talk with them and say, listen, I know I heard you was acting up today. And your father asked me to speak to you because sometimes he's not good at that. I was the type of person I would fly off the handle. That's what I was doing. I was raised my voice type of guy, but I learned to tone it down. But in that moment, when I knew that I couldn't do it, I asked my wife because she was the sweet, quiet type, and I said, "Look, can you go and talk to them about this situation?" I don't know what I'm going to say, and let me tell you what to say. I know what to say, but emotionally I get a little pissed off, and I don't hold my feelings back, and then people get they get butt hurt. Pause, because they want to be coddled and they don't want to be disciplined. And that goes for my kids. That goes for all of the kids. At one point in time, I was like the enemy because I really was a strict person. And strict doesn't mean that you don't let your kids do what they want to do. Strict means that you have a set of guidelines that you will not veer from because you are the authority figure in the house. If I had guests in my house, I'm strict about your conduct in my house. So you cannot smoke in my house. You cannot put your feet on my coffee table. Okay, you cannot go into my refrigerator without permission. Those type of things. I will be strict about that. It's okay because that's my house, right? When you have your own household, it's okay for you to, whatever rules you make up is what you make up. You're not wrong, but when you make up your rules and regulations in your household, you should be strict about sticking to them. You should be. So when you and the wife get together and y'all got the kids going on, it's got to be fair. Because if it's not, it's going to look stupid. But like I said, that barrier that says, those are your kids, these are my kids, is what causes thing to fracture. Because it's already screwed up from the beginning. Well, in a sense, it's already something that had to be put together. And you have to give the glue time to set. But then at the same time, you got to keep putting glue on it because it's wanting to do this, it's wanting to do that. But it shouldn't have to be if the husband and wife are going to sit down with each other and talk with the kids and say, this is what it's going to be like. Let's sit down. How is life going to be? Me and you being married, you having kids, and I have kids. We both bringing kids into the family. What's it going to be like? We have to talk about that. Let's have a structure. Let's plan ahead as to what we're going to do. It's not like saying, let's have some kids. And you shoot, if you have a child between the two of y'all, it does have the potential to cause even more problems or either bring everybody closer together. But I don't have that experience. But I'm telling you, it deserves a real conversation. Sit down with everybody. If you want to bring in a premarital counseling, you two know y'all good for each other. Y'all know y'all going to work out. Y'all have that confidence. But the kids are the ones that's really got to get it together. Because once y'all been dating for like a year, 6 months, when do y'all bring the kids into the picture? After y'all been dating about 6 months and y'all feel like y'all going to, get it together. Do you wait till like a week before y'all get engaged? That'll be up to y'all to decide for real. That'll be up to y'all to decide. But it definitely, before y'all tie the knot, before y'all, if possible, move all those kids in together for the weekends or whether it be for special occasions, sit down and have a conversation about, hey, this is my wife, this is my new spouse, my husband or whatever. Hey, respect them. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's going to be like when we get together. And with that being said, communication and structure. Say what you mean what you say. Every positive word you speak, you should commit to it. Show structure. Be the best example of husband and wife by running a healthy household with love, order, fairness for every family member, no discrimination. So if you're going to discipline your child, but then let's say they get involved with something to your child and then the non-biological child. You discipline them the same. That's the way it's got. I mean, that's how it's got to go. You discipline them the same. And like I said before, let's take whoopings out of it. Let's take physical whoopings out of it. And I think I'm gonna do another video. I mean, because I'm living this topic. Discipline them the same. Teach them how to communicate with each other so there's no issues. When you and the wife are communicating respectfully, it shows them how to do it. They might not catch on till they leave the house or till they get 18 or whatever, but do it anyway. But when it comes to the children, because they are going to be the observers in this situation, treat them all the same. Fair. Because they're going to bring it up and they're going to say it's not fair. The fact that you're disciplining your non-biological child, they're going to say that's not fair. Even if the other child receives the same consequences for their wrongdoing. Possibility. I've lived it. But I can't guarantee that's what you're going to experience if you're going through this same situation. Well, this video is long enough. And I'm going to continue talking about it until I feel like I don't need to talk about it no more. Because every time I talk about make a video, I think about something else that I've been through that I didn't share with y'all. So I hope you guys get something out of this. Share it with a friend who's going through the same thing. Remember, folks, I'm not a professional, but I'm a professional at living my life. Okay? And I can share my experiences with all of y'all that maybe, and hopefully it'll help y'all out. I hope you guys get something out of this. Tune in for tomorrow. Maybe gonna be part 6 or part 7. I can't remember what number this video is gonna be. What this video is. All right. So peace out. Y'all stay smooth.